Just watched Secret Invasion episode 2, and this definitely perfectly picks up what happened with the bombing in Russia, and they're all blaming it on, of course, Fury, but Rhodey is trying to cover it all up. We do get to see the Prime Minister, but is actually a Skrull imposter, so we actually get to see the first time a Prime Minister in the MCU that we haven't really seen in a while. I mean, of course, we have Churchill, of course, in the MCU, which is, of course, to our real world history, but we haven't seen, like, any other ones, Prime Ministers. Like, you don't see Boris Johnson in there, so that'd be silly. But anyway, and we see more stuff with. We also we also know that we see a bit of a flashback to opening. The opening starts with like recapping Captain Marvel, seeing what Fury and Talos' relationship we remembered in that movie, and then we get to see it more. We actually get a 2 year time jump that in London where like Fury and Talos decide to get everybody together to hopefully find that the Skrulls are home that we thought was going to happen. Then, of course, years later, the Thanos attack happens. Everybody gets tested for 5 years, and then Fury doesn't feel right. He goes to Saber, and then now, of course, we know what's going on in the show because Fury's come back to Earth. Things have gone horribly wrong. He's got to fix it. And we get to see young Gravik in this too, in his opening, which is pretty good. And then, of course, we cut back to modern times. We're seeing how everyone's reacting to the attack on Russia. They think the Americans and Russia are starting, but we know Gavik is controlling all of this. And of course, we do see, like I said just now, we see the Prime Minister who's actually a Skrull imposter. We do see another Skrull imposter who, I don't know who he was, but I reckon he was the bad guy in Happy Gilmore, if you don't know. I was like, oh, that's cool, he's in this. And then you find out all these other people who are taking politician personas are Skrulls, and Rhodey's trying to deal with it. And then there's this great scene with Fury and Rhoda they've never seen before, them arguing, and it's really good, and explaining and going back and forth how this is the same thing Hydra did and all that. But the difference is people didn't know about, like Fury said, people, this is different from Hydra. We didn't know it was like, they mentioned Alexander Pierce, of course, who was Rob Reverend's character in Winter Soldier, who was the one who brought all the Hydra agents posing as SHIELD agents, but this is something different. This is not like that. You know, that I mean, Winter Soldier, yeah, Hydra wanted to assassinate everybody in the world, but this is different. The Skrulls wanted to take over people's personas, but this is different. And you get to see Rhodey in the most like evilest way. Like I've never seen Rhodey like this ever, too. And we get to see a lot more of Sonya. That pretty much she goes to this pork shop type of beef store, like a butchery place. Goes to the butchers, and she tortures one of them, and how she did so like kind of like she does so charmingly nice and everything, but she like tortures them too. Like the veins are come so strong, like taking some Skrull DNA out of her. But you also find out that Gavik is making a machine, which we know he's using Groot powers, using Extremis powers. So I guess they brought that back from Iron Man 3. That was very proud in that movie, with of course Alex Killian and his men using Extremis powers, pretty much making them like Fireball, like making them like Pyro from X-Men. So I guess he's using it in the show, which we do see in trailers. Like he does like the Groot type of hand movement like this. He goes like this. So we know he's using some Groot level powers. Maybe some Call Obsidian, because in the trailer we do see Call City of the name in like a little in a box with probably with his hand from Infinity War that got cut open, and we get and more stuff with Fury is really good. Some of he's saying to Rhodey like, "This is my war. I have to stop this. I know I found messing me up really bad, like all of us and everything." But and they do mention the Avengers, but we do know that's not going to happen anymore because the Thunderbolts are coming in, because we know Val is now running everything in CIA wise, and she's going to form her Thunderbolts. And the ending was great too, like how it ends. Fury just decides to leave. He gets in his truck and he actually goes to a house. We find out that's actually his wife. So we find out he was actually a married man we didn't know about for all these years. So I love the show's diving into more Fury's like past that we never saw in the movies, which is great, and I like that. Then him and Talos have a falling out, saying, "Oh, you could have been there, you were in Saber for 2 years and all that to the blip." But he's trying to tell him that Thanos messed me up. That's right. After Thanos snapped everyone back, everybody was messed up. Nobody was feeling right for 5 years and everything. This is a great episode. I mean, I'm looking forward to see how the next few episodes go and how it ties to everything. But still amazing show. Just just fantastic.